Hi everybody! I'm delighted to introduce to you the data video character generator software called CG-100. Utilizing the Blackmagic Design DeckLink series video cards, the data video CG-100 is the first affordable live SDI CG solution. SDI Overlay offers the best broadcast quality CG solution. However, it has traditionally been beyond the budget of small studios and production houses. The arrival of the data video CG-100 rewrites the script, if you'll excuse the pun. Are you sure? Are you sure you want me to here? Yes, no problem. We can add the graphics anywhere we want. Now, let's see what the CG-100 can do. Objects can wipe, push, and fade in various directions and at different speeds. Text can roll up or down and can crawl from right to left. Simple shapes can easily be added from the menu. Pictures and graphics, such as bitmaps, targets, and JPEGs, can also be imported and used on screen. The CG-100 supports Windows Unicode, which allows characters from any language to be used. Station IDs and corporate logos can be easily added to any part of the screen. Targa sequences can also be easily imported and used anywhere you wish. Time and date can be displayed in many formats in any font, size, and position. The CG-100 also incorporates a useful stopwatch and countdown facility. Wow, you can see just how quick, easy, and versatile the CG-100 really is. Let's take a quick look at how to use some of the features you've just seen. Let's start by creating a CG file. A file can contain many different pages. So that means text, graphics, and display effects can be added to each and every page. page list displays the pages in the order they will be played back. So there are several intuitive buttons below the page list. They allow you to cut, delete, and adjust the sequence. A CG-100 page can be composed of 5 different elements, which are text, graphic bars, rectangles, ellipses, and imported images. In addition, a logo, target sequence, and date and time display can be added, which we will look at a bit later on. To compose a CG page, for example, to add text, first click the text button to create a text object. So we can change the content here. So go ahead, let's type in some text in the typing area. We can modify its size and position here. Now we can also choose the text color. We can also set the opacity of the text, but in this example I'm going to leave it solid. Let's talk about moving the text. To move the text, we can use our mouse to drag the handles around it. Or there's another way. We can fine-tune its position by adjusting the parameters here. Alright, drag this handle to resize the text object. If you want to adjust the gaps between letters, drag this handle right over here. Okay, sometimes you might need to rotate the text. And to rotate it, drag this circular handle to the desired angle, where you want it. Alright, hey, we need some movement. So let's add some movement to the page. The CG-100 provides or gives us 4 kinds of animation. We can click on the buttons to insert a display. How about a wipe, or a push, or a fade effect? See how fast the CG-100 interface really is. Wow, amazing! The CG-100 provides us with 5 tool buttons, and this allows us to add text or bars, rectangles, ellipses, and even images. So we can go to the parameters panel to set the colors of the text, the precise positions, the opacity, and for images, for example, the alpha channel settings. Now let's take a closer look. So click this button here to insert a bar or a line. Or if you want a rectangle, click this button, or an ellipse. We can easily resize it and move it around to the position we want. If we want to change the text, we can change the text here. Now what if we have a large amount of text? Well, if we need to use a large amount of text, or even text in a foreign language, for example, we can import it from any text file. Another very useful feature of the CG-100 is to import a large text file and split it into multiple CG pages. Once a sample page is prepared, the sequence can be generated from the text file. To use the feature, first we go to the File, Transfer Text to CG functions. Then open a text file. If you want to arrange it, enter a blank line separating 2 groups of text. Text under the blank line will create a new page. Now, we can then click the Transfer button, and this will start transferring from text to CG. You can see for yourself the result right here. This is really a very useful function when you want to add translation subtitles to your video. Let's go on. Click this button here to insert an image object. First, click File to select an image file. The image will then be shown in the working area. If we want to resize the image, we can resize it there and add an animation effect as well. An alpha channel can also be chosen to punch out a background, and the opacity can also be adjusted. Continuing on, the logo function is the simple and easy way to add a logo. The logo editing page is different from other pages. You can distinguish it from the other pages by its blue background color. You will not see this page on the page list because it can be used independently. For example, we may require the logo to be used with every single page. Another feature of the CG-100 is the logo generator application. It is designed especially for use in a TV control room. The logo, title, target display, crawl announcement, etc. can all be added into any live production. Messages, graphics, and page content can also be edited live with the logo generator. Let's take a look at the logo generator features. 5 independent layers of titles and graphics. 1 bottom layer of CG template page to allocate the positions and the colors of target sequences, logos, roll and crawl strings. There are 23 CG backgrounds for logos or titles or other graphics. 1 upper layer of animated target sequence. Also 1 upper layer of a still target graphic for TV channel's logo. And there are 2 top layers of roll crawl objects for emergency messages. These subtitle functions that you normally see on any professional TV station can also be done easily with the CG-100. With live events, the CG-100 really proves its worth with its real-time display capabilities. We can import 3D animations or motion pictures as a target sequence. We can also insert a clock object on the screen, which can be a date and time in various formats, or a stopwatch, or even a countdown timer. The CG-100 combines perfectly with the Data Video SE800, or any switcher that can support in and out SDI overlay to give superb quality graphics, text, logo overlay on live production mixes. A bonus application of the CG-100 is its live web streaming tool. You can connect to the DV output of the SE800 to easily create a live webcast. The CG-100 utilizes a Blackmagic design deck link card to bring you live SDI CG overlay at an affordable price. It supports NTSC and PAL video standards, and it's also able to generate graphics for 16:9 or 4:3 aspect ratios. Pages can be composed and combined with animation effects to run as a sequence, or they can be displayed and edited live. As you can see, CG-100 really is an easy and intuitive tool. Despite its attractive price, the CG-100 gives you the power to create truly professional productions. Thank you for watching. See you next time!